spacecraft include NASA astronaut Reed Wiseman, who is serving as the commander. There's also NASA astronaut Victor Glover serving as the pilot, and NASA astronaut Christina Cook serving as a mission specialist alongside CSA or Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Again, the crew is currently completing their pre-sleep period, and then in just a few minutes they will head into their sleep period. And during this pre-sleep time is when they complete some hygiene activities. Is also when they eat dinner and wrap up any remaining activities for the day. Coming up tomorrow on flight day 4, the crew is expected to have an outbound trajectory correction burn. There was initially going to be an outbound trajectory correction burn today on flight day 3. That outbound trajectory correction burn ended up being canceled because it was determined that it was no longer needed, as the TLI or translator injection burn on flight day 2 was very accurate, so the correction was not needed to adjust the orbital trajectory on its way to the moon. If that outbound trajectory correction burn ends up being needed, that burn would take place in about 15 hours and 50 minutes from now.
Hola, misión Artemis. Llamando a Houston.
Also taking place on flight day 4 will be a manual piloting developmental flight test objective. During that test objective, the crew will perform several attitude maneuvers to compare 6 degrees of freedom and 3 degrees of freedom attitude control. 6 degrees of freedom refers to the 6 ways that a spacecraft moves. There are 3 translational degrees of freedom, which are forward, backward, up and down, and left and right. And then 3 rotational degrees of freedom, which are roll, pitch, and yaw. So through this objective, the crew will compare the standard 6 degrees of freedom to the degraded qualities of a 3 degrees of freedom, which would mean the crew could only control the rotational axes of roll, pitch, and yaw.
Jolín, no se ve bien. A ver si puedo ponerlo bien. No sé qué pasa con la red. Ay. Se para, ¿por qué? Está inestable la conexión. Por fin se ponga en verde. Que va. Los bits paso. No hay. ¿Por qué no puedo retransmitir? A ver. Voy a pararlo y voy a volver a encender.